Today we'll look at tutorial 3 in chapter 7, how we can do this. This is a good tutorial. I'll show you how to work on this tutorial. If you look at this model, this model has a lot of fillets and holes. So forget about the fillets and holes, and this model is actually not a solid model, it's a thin model. So we need to apply the shell features at the end. So we will start this tutorial. These are the drawings we have. So when we look at the drawings, uh, you can see we have the front view given, right view, and this is the plan view, this is the front view, this is the right view. So if you look at the if you think about how to start this drawing, if you think about this drawing, where can we start this? uh, we have to use extrusion tools, as well as we have to use these other fillet tools, but if you try to draw everything here and try to extrude, this is going to be a problem. Anyway, I can't draw this side view, I cannot draw this front view. We have to draw this part separately. So to start the drawing, we can draw the basic structure, and extrusion thicknesses are different, so we have to uh, remove the holes and visualize this drawing. So if I look at a simpler version of this drawing, this is the starting of the drawing. In the exams we will not give you this help, you have to visualize what to draw first. So I'll start with this drawing, and we can extrude the parts separately and get this kind of a shape. So my target is to get this kind of a shape from this plan view. So we will start the work, get a new file. Since my machine is somewhat slow, please bear on that. I will draw a center line first, then we will divide the screen, and it will be easy for me. So how can we draw this? We have the slot shape here, another slot shape here, so we may use slot shapes to draw this model. So I will try to start the slot tool. We can use the center point slot or straight slot. So I just starting with center point slot. I don't know the measurements, just we draw a rough sketch. This is the shape I drew. There are a lot of ways of starting this. And my origin is here, so we can this is my original origin, so we can try to coincide this one with this origin here. So if you want, you can dimension this from this center point to this center point, it's 72. Then the thickness is the same radius here, so the thickness will be 20. So if I want, I can have a smart dimension to this arc. Radius is 10. So that's it. Then we will focus on drawing the other parts. In the top also you will find the slot shape. So if I want, I can draw another slot using the center point slot tool. We will put the measurements 82. Then the radius is 10. Then from this center to this center it's 60. This center point to this center point it's 60. I located the two slot shapes, and there are some more shapes in the middle. So there are basically rectangles in the middle. So I will use the rectangle tool. Then we can use the center point rectangle if you like. Center point rectangle to draw this center, this rectangle. I will just draw a rough sketch. Then we can coincide this. This line can be coincide with this line. Or we don't need this line actually. If you coincide, there will be overlapping happens. So no need to coincide. This length is 28. This height is not given. Please keep it as it is. Later we can decide on that. We can get the measurement from the other side. So this line should be deleted. And I can use these extend tools to extend these lines up to that boundary. So we don't need these diagonal lines anymore. Then we'll focus on this middle rectangle. Can be also drawn from these normal tools. The length is 62, width is 24. So I have given 28, 24, 62, and the bottom side is almost done. Focusing on the top side, we have a thin strip here and another rectangle shape here. So I have given measurements. This is not given, 62 given, this is 10. So we can use the line tools and draw this if you like, rather than using rectangle tools. This is going to connect here, and it will be a symmetric shape. And the width is 20. The height is 10. I'm going to save this drawing because my machine is slow, it may crash. So I'm going to save this model in a convenient place. This is chapter 7, Qt 3. So I have given the measurements 10, 26, 60, I didn't draw, 62 given, or bottom side is almost done. We have a strip here, you draw that also. So this is 64. almost done. Top side is also almost done. 10, 62, 28, 72 given, 24 given, 52 given, 60 given. So I have to focus on this shape now. It's starting from this quadrant here, so I can draw one side and get the mirror. So we draw one side. So here we can draw at an L shape and apply the fillet. So we try to draw that shape roughly. Put the measurements. This is 30. Really sorry about the machine speed. Please bear. So 30 is located. There's a fillet shape here, 5. So 30 is located. We'll use the arc tools, center point arc tools. This radius is 5. I don't need to give it because automatically it's coming. So we trim the unnecessary parts. Now we can give the value here. Right. Now it's almost done. I'll mirror this shape. Now we have to trim the unnecessary segments. We don't need this middle segment. In the bottom we don't need this. I think Now it's quite okay with the sketch. 72 given, 28 given, 24 given, then 62 given, 10 given, 30 given, 5 given, 60 given, 10 given, 20, 60, 82, 4 given. So if you look at the drawing, it's underdefined drawing, lot of blue lines are there. If you want, you can ask the software to make it fully defined. I will try to do it automatically since it takes some time. We'll just try to do a calculation. Sometimes it may work. We'll see. It leads to some errors, so we have to focus on one by one lines. So if it is giving you errors, we have to select the entities and do it one by one. I'll try to do some of the entities. Now the top side is almost okay. Lot of lines are now black. We delete this line because we don't really need this now. Almost everything is black except some points. Now it's almost done, but it says still underdefined. Probably there may be some points which are underdefined, so this is quite a reasonable drawing now. So next step is we have to extrude the drawing. So we can look at the side views and get the heights. So this is 4. So I'll try to extrude this drawing. This is 4. Then we have 10 here. Lot of solutions are there. So these values will be 10. From this I can decide this height from this drawing. So we'll extrude these dot shapes. There's another height 30 is this side. So 30 will be this height. So this is 10, this is 30. And this is 34. This 30. I gave, then this is 34. This part will be 32. and these sides will be 5. It's given here 5. So I got the basic shape. Hope you understood how I did this. So I have the basic shape in my hands now. Now next step is to get the fillet shapes. So we have discussed the theory. So you see how they have taken this fillet shape. We can apply full round fillets and make them round like this. So we try to apply the full round fillets. First phase set is this. Second phase set is this. Third phase set will be this. And see whether the preview is forming. If the preview is forming, it won't be a problem. So here I have an error popping up. Fail to create fillet. Please check the input geometry and radius values or try using face fillet options. So this may happen uh, in your designs. So we'll forget about this. Please start with the other corner. Sometimes when you get these kind of things, don't hang on in one area. So you go to the other areas and try to do the fillets. Especially in this last full round fillet, you may get these kind of errors. So we'll try to do this area. If the drawing is correct, if your dimensions are correct, this should work. Now the preview is forming, so you can see it's working. Now we'll apply the fillets again, full round fillets to this big area. This is the first set. This is the second set. This is the third set. It's working. Now we'll try this last one again. First set, second set, third set. It's working now. So you see earlier it didn't work, but now it's working. So these kind of things may happen in SolidWorks, so you have to have some sort of experience of handling these kind of situations. So if this is not happening in the very first instant, you do the other operations and come to these kind of areas later. So this will work. So I got the basic round of shapes now. Then we can design this outer part. It's a separate design, so we can draw this shape and get the 3D output. So I'll select this as the working plane, go to sketches. If you want, you can make it perpendicular to the screen like this, and if you want, you can put the hidden lines on. Then we draw this shape. So we have center line drawn in the middle. Then if you look at this drawing carefully, we have a circle R20. So the circle center point is here, R20. So I'll just draw a circle somewhere here, 20 in radius. Diameter 40. Then between 2 points here, the value will be 20. So I can 14 given, 6 given, diameter 40. So these are for this shape. So this 20 should be used in our drawing. So how can we do that? We try to trim this unnecessary circle part. It will trim everything because this is not a boundary anymore. If I want, I can convert the entities or just draw a line like this. We try to use these convert advanced options, convert entities. We convert this boundary into a line. It's done. Then we can apply the trim tool. It's 20. So you see, I gave the 20 and the radius, then the sketch will be automatically fully defined. So you see fully defined pop-up. So radius and 20 will be enough to locate the center. So I don't need to worry about the others. If I go here and try to do some extrusions for this one, it should work. If you want, you can extrude and drill the holes later, or else you can draw the holes as it is and extrude. So here, since my machine is somewhat slow, I'll just try to extrude this and see whether it's working. This is the extrusion length is this much. Is 5. So it's 5. Okay. And if you look at the 3D rendered output, this is your output. So if you want, you can drill the holes and extrude, then there will be no issues. So this is my output at the moment. Then we can draw this shape and that shape, and I'll show you how to apply the we have to draw these shapes, then we have to apply the shape. So we'll try to draw this shape and apply the shell tool. This can be drawn on top of this plane. I will just try to reduce this memory usage. It's using a lot of memory. Now this shape should be drawn, this 2D shape. So you can use the use already driven boundaries to get this shape. We can get this line already from these convert tools. We can convert this line sorry this line and this line, these boundaries to lines. Actually we should rotate this model. My drawing is the other way, so you can, if you want, you can rotate this, no issues. I'll try to use another machine to show you the other outputs. This machine is really slow. It's really difficult to continue the work. So I'll use another machine and continue my work. See you then.